Coral Gables is a unique city within Miami-Dade County. It is home to many multinational corporations. It has 55,000 residents. It was founded in 1926 by George Merrick with a Spanish Mediterranean style. And to this day, because of our strict zoning codes, we continue to keep that very much entrenched in our style. It's a full-service, fully international city with a very much of a hometown feel. The mission of the Coral Gables Police Department is to provide services with honor and excellence in partnership with the citizens that we serve, and in recognizing the way we do that on a national level with excellence and honor. To keep in touch with our community, we've assigned the same officers in the same zones where possible so they can continue to build a relationship with the children and the residents that they serve. We've implemented a neighborhood team leader program. These officers are specifically assigned to areas with the tools and authority and power to solve problems for residents that may not necessarily be within the police department scope, but putting them in touch with other services that the city provides. Lastly, we have the neighborhood safety aides, which we've also implemented. These people are out in there patrolling, extra set of eyes for us, but also have the ability to do first responder type things for residents and visitors alike, as well as to be in direct contact with police resources if needed.
Our vision for the City of Coral Gables and the Coral Gables Police Department is to ensure that both our residents and all of our city employees back up our officers, that they're extra eyes and ears. Our city employees have been trained to understand how to report suspicious activity, what it looks like, but more important, to have the courage to report it, to look after our police officers, to look after the community. So every employee is an extension to our public safety vision as well as our residents. Our collective state-of-the-art approach to public safety is one that involves technology and drilling down to the analytics to provide our officers with real crime, trends and patterns so they know where to be at the right place at the right time. In addition to support our officers, we have cameras such as you see behind me here. Each one of these cameras is a force multiplier of 10 to 1. That means each camera is equivalent of 10 officers out in the field. Additionally, we have license plate readers that provide information to our officers when a vehicle has been involved in a crime, and we provide them real-time information.
The Justice Advocate Program is a program whereby the police legal advisors, my law firm for the City of Coral Gables, tracks and monitors certain criminal cases in the system where Coral Gables citizens are either victims or witnesses of crime. The reason it was started is to make sure that those criminals who come into Coral Gables and commit crimes are prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. We had a case where they were negotiating a plea deal, and we made sure that the plea that was offered to the defendant was harsher than what would have been offered if we had not been involved.
I recently had an armed burglary case where the homeowner got home and found a burglar in the house. He was armed with a handgun and a machete. He was hit over the head by the machete when the subject discovered he dialed 911. When I got to the house, the subject was attempting to leave the house in a stolen car. I gave a foot pursuit when he bailed out and ran through multiple yards. We wound up in a backyard where there was an elderly man, and he attempted to take him hostage, choking him from behind and pulling him into his house. He let him go while I was still with him and ran through the house. When he attempted to jump out of an open window, I caught him by the legs and ultimately arrested him.
Our criminal element doesn't necessarily live within the City of Coral Gables, so on our striving average to have an 8-minute response time helps us apprehend people that come and would prey on victims in our city. That in turn keeps our crime rate low because we do clear our cases. But through the Justice Advocate Program, we continue to put people that prey on our citizens and visitors alike in jail for as long as they can.
I think what makes our police department unique is the sense of family that we have within our agency. We're a department of nearly 200 officers. We all know each other's names. We train together multiple times throughout the year, which keeps us up to speed. And we have all the proper equipment issued to us that we need.
I think the future of this department is very bright. As we see the younger generations coming into the police department, I've noticed that they've embraced our philosophy here as far as our service-oriented, but also being well-trained, well-prepared for anything else that may attack us from any different areas because of the global threats to all of our peace and safety.
With programs such as this, the Justice Advocate Program, and the work that we're doing with this program, I think we can safely say that we are going to make Coral Gables a no-crime zone.